Right here.
What did it taste like?
Saltiness, actually.
I'm so glad I called.
This is why you should go to Patreon.
See them. Well, we pinned two geeks together and see if they can battle it out. We are actually really excited. Suris is going to be on his way, but before we get to that, we are going to do some announcements. Tomorrow, we are going to be streaming again for our Let's Riff YouTube. Well, this was going to be a special one because we're going to be joined up with Nate Broady, and he's going to go around New York Comic Con and just live streaming. We're going to watch, and we're going to try to tell them where to go, who to see, all the cool shit. So we are excited about that. That's going to be tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Man, that's all I got for announcements. Short announcements. So the way tonight's going to play out is it's basically going to be a debate, but tonight's going to be a free-form debate. We are not going to have any strict rules or stuff like that. We're going to try to keep it on topic, and just kind of keep the flow going well. First up, we got, it's going to be Scientist Mel, which is right above me, and Suris, which is down over that way. They're going to be debating on DC versus Marvel. I think Mel is Marvel and Suris is DC. Now, the way we're going to start doing this is before each debate, you guys are going to be able to call in. I got a number. You'll call in. I'll patch you through. You'll give us a quick synopsis of who you think, who do you think is going to win, why you think they're going to win, or what side you're on, if you're on DC or if you're on Marvel. And then after they get done, we're going to do it same as again with the second topic. Should Ion Fury take out the controversial words? Now, if you haven't checked that out, Ion Fury had some words in there that was kind of controversial. It upset a lot of people, so I think they actually took it out. Rags and Pig Puncher are going to be here. They're going to kind of do another free-form debate. But before we add them on, you'll be able to get the call again. We'll be able to get you guys' opinion. Then we'll start the debate. So you got to kind of work with us as we kind of work this out, because this is our first one. Billy was supposed to call in to see if the number worked, but his lazy ass didn't do it. He was worried about Google Likes.
You couldn't figure out Skype.
So
Go fucking
figure out Skype either.
Yeah, that was
Skype is hard, guys.
What?
It's hard. Skype is hard.
It is
hard. I just want to also reiterate something we were talking about before the show here, because as we see, only one half of our master debaters are here. So if Suris does, there he is. I was about to get ready to raise Mel's hand.
And he went away. He went away.
There we go.
He's done already.
But
He's like, I'm here and gone.
He's like, yeah, I didn't need a debate. All right, so
I came in
I am going
and
to
then
drop.
I left.
How you doing, Suris?
How most guests do.
Much, yeah. Still a lot longer than going.
Well, now that Suris is here, I'm gonna go. So
Okay. Fair
Yeah.
enough. I'll just debate Pig Puncher instead. That's fine.
Guys, I just threw in the numbers. Save that. What we'll do is we're just gonna go ahead and get started because we're running a little late. After they're done, we'll allow you guys to call in. So we'll also be throwing out vote polls. So we'll see.
Frank's gonna be throwing out polls, you guys.
somebody asked if I was flexing. I can. I should get a license to carry these guns, man. For real. I'm just kidding.
All right, who wants to start?
Stare.
Billy.
I'll go ahead and let Mel start. That's fine with me.
It's okay. It's okay. Are you well prepared, Suris? I'm cool.
Am
I've
I
just
well
been chilling
prepared?
like a villain. Are you well prepared?
Oh,
Have you
if we're gonna have the conversation about villains, and we can just start with rogues galleries, and I win by default.
Oh
if
my
that's really
goodness.
where we want to be.
No,
you
I
wanna
was
know
just,
if-
you know.
If you want to know if Suris is prepared, I tell you to go check out the peanut butter debate, in which he was overly prepared for a debate over peanut butter. I would say he's prepared.
I do have studies associated with my, you know, like actual science studies associated with my perspective. So this will be interesting. All right. Okay.
I mean,
so how do we want to?
what is the actual debate question itself? I know you've
Yeah.
vaguely framed it as Marvel versus DC, but that is the vaguest framing of any of these types of discussions that we could possibly have.
All right. So I'm putting it
I
in which
picked
is
a
better.
topic associated with that. So which is better? Okay. I'll just go the route that I prepared for.
Wait,
How about that?
which is better? Okay. Well,
Which is-
we'll let Mel start out with her route, and we'll work around there. It'll be fine.
Okay. So the area that I'm most familiar with when it comes to Marvel versus DC, I am a fan of DC. I have a really nice Tonner doll over here, Wonder Woman. It's very nice. The latest Wonder Woman film was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it. That's probably one of the few DC films I've actually enjoyed since, I don't know, God, it's been a long time. Coming from the perspective of representation, I want to kind of focus on the representation of women in Marvel versus DC, because that's the thing that kind of hits me pretty hard.
Okay.
So for me, I've cosplayed
you do recognize that representation a better film does not make, right? Or a better anything does not make.
I understand.
Okay.
I'm also equating the fact of comics, some comics. Wow, the chat. Woo! Hey. I'm talking about they have a lot of potential. They do have lots of debilitating issues. And you compare it, for instance, you look at Catwoman, you look at Poison Ivy, you look at Harley Quinn, who originally started as a cartoon character. That later became more inside the comic book. You look at Wonder Woman. Most, if not all, of the female characters that have power in the DC universe are either crazy, evil, or regularly objectified by their peers. They're only seen as useful in certain aspects, but if they're useful, one of these other factors has to play a role. You consider The Killing Joke. The Killing Joke, which recently came out a few years ago as a movie, vastly different than the actual graphic novel. Graphic novel was really, really rough. So, spoilers ahead. Batgirl, who's
give us a
extremely
couple seconds. The
intelligent.
stream's actually down.
Okay.
Why did the stream go down?
It's like your
blame Builder.
mom.
I saw that. For both those things.
Yeah,
How
blame
did the stream randomly go down?
Billy.
Is the stream
no.
still down?
Yeah, we're getting like the red circle.
I'll just say